Are you looking for the best propane generators? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best generators on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. A-iPower SUA12000ED. Getting a highly portable dual-fuel generator can be quite difficult. Most of the models are in the market, this one included, is quite heavy, which can make moving them from place to place extremely difficult. This is, thankfully, not the case for this model. It has larger than average tires that, when properly inflated, make moving the generator over any terrain very easy. The flip-up handle, another nice touch. It is quite solid and locks into place when you lift the generator. This helps to make this model exceptionally portable once you have it unloaded from your vehicle. This unit is also ready for any type of weather and power outage. Not only does it have plenty of outlets, but each one has its own weather-resistant cover. This makes it a lot safer to utilize if there is still any precipitation coming down. No matter what type of fuel you choose to use with this model, you can rest assured that you will get plenty of power. You are also guaranteed to have an easy time getting the motor started, thanks to the included push-button start. Just make sure to keep the battery charged for this, as you will otherwise need to use the pull cord. While the generator is running, you can easily see how much power is being used thanks to the digital output gauge. Though the amount of power generated by this appliance is really nice, it does come at a cost. This particular generator is quite loud. You will want to make sure to keep it away from any of your neighbors' homes for that reason. This louder than average design also makes this a poor choice for any camping outing. Number 2. Pulsar G12KBN. If you are in the market for a powerful and easy to set up dual fuel generator, then this model should be high on your list. For starters, its powerful engine can really crank out a ton of power. When it's running on gas, it can put out an astounding 12,000 W on startup with 9,500 W while running. As you would expect, it does lose a bit of power when it is being run on propane, but not nearly as much as some of its competitors. It is still capable of putting out 10,800 W on startup and 8,550 W while running. Amazingly, this machine is still able to run for a good long time even while putting out these outstanding amounts of power. Even if you have this model on half a load consistently, you should still expect it to easily run for about 12 hours at a time, regardless of its fuel source. Of course, since propane is a bit more efficient, it can usually run longer on this type of fuel than it can off of its 8-gallon gas tank. This generator also comes loaded with tons of features. It has a low oil shutoff and an easy-to-read voltage output regulator. Best of all, it comes with a plethora of outlets that make it easy to hook up pretty much anything, regardless of what you want to power. Its fold-out handles are a nice touch for storage, but they do make moving this generator a little bit tougher. This is mostly because this machine is quite heavy, so even wheeling it between locations might be a bit tricky, even though it comes equipped with good wheels. Number 3. DuroMax XP4850EH. If you're looking for a generator that can run on propane but don't want to spend a fortune, this budget unit from DuroMax is an excellent option. The 4,850 W of surge power output on gasoline is better than some more expensive generators as well, although the continuous output drops significantly to 3,850 W. Like more expensive generators, it comes with a DC outlet for charging a battery and two 20-amp AC outlets. However, although it has a 30-amp outlet, it is not of the RV-ready variety and will need some modification to work with most RVs. Users appreciated being able to monitor the voltage via the analog display, although they noted it could be hard to read, especially when using the generator at night. For portability, users liked that the generator comes with thick rubberized wheels, although the 130-pound weight does not make moving it easy. Performance on propane. One of the best aspects of this generator is its runtime on propane, up to 20 hours at half power on a standard 20-pound propane tank. In addition, output power only drops to 3,450 W when using propane instead of gasoline. Number 4. DF1100T. One of the biggest issues with some of these larger contractor-style generators is that they can be extremely hard to maneuver from place to place. This is due to their larger engines and heavier bodies. That is, thankfully, not the case for this particular model. It has oversized wheels, which make it much easier to wheel into position. It also features a fold-out handle that locks into place securely. Even if you have a large distance to go before you set this model up, it shouldn't be too difficult, thanks to these features. Another nice feature of this generator is its electric start. Once it is primed, you simply need to press the button and allow the device to do the rest. Of course, this does mean that you will need to keep the battery charged by running the generator once every few months or so. Otherwise, you will need to start it with a pull cord. It is very easy to set this generator up, regardless of what type of fuel you are using. The setup for propane hookup is easy to access and utilize, and filling the gas tank is quite simple as well. The oil is also easy to access, which makes keeping the engine especially easy to maintain. The biggest issue with this model is that, while it has plenty of outlet options, the larger two are difficult to access unless you have a straight plug. The oversized tires make it so you cannot plug in a right-angle plug completely. Number 5. FIRMAN H08051. This generator from FIRMAN is designed to provide a tremendous amount of power and sustain it for hours on end. The generator has a peak output of 10,000 W and a continuous output of 8,000 W when running on gasoline, making it the most powerful generator in our roundup by a long shot. Plus, thanks to the 8-gallon tank, the generator can perform at half power for up to 12 hours. Although the generator weighs in at 235 pounds, it is balanced on the frame such that users found that it was surprisingly easy to move for short distances. In addition, while this generator is significantly louder than less powerful models, it's also quieter than other gasoline-only generators in the same output class. Another feature that users appreciated is the integrated fuel gauge, which makes it easy to track how much longer the generator will run. Performance on propane. The performance suffers notably when using propane if you are ever planning to run this generator at the upper reaches of its output, but still, it is much more than many other generators on our list. On propane, the generator offers a peak output of 9,050 W and a continuous output of 7,250 W and will run for about 8 hours on a standard propane tank at half power.